What's up, gang? Welcome to the Instant Overhead video. This is the X-Men Next Dimension Instant Overhead video where we're going to go over some of the instant overheads in this game that are just super obscene. Phoenix is one of them. Phoenix has an insanely good instant overhead in her jump 3, and I feel like in a lot of games, instant overheads are typically one and dones. You use them to steal rounds, and they're typically unsafe if they don't kill. So, like, I'm imagining, like, in Street Fighter 4, like, what was it, Dudley could hit with, like, jumping light kick on Hugo. Stuff like that, like these cheeky round stealing things. I'm sure tag games have nasty instant air setups. None that I can think of off the top of my head, but, like, this game has instant air setups that kill. So Jean can cancel into her blazing arrow. Quarter circle forward and 3. Yeah. She gets also her super. That's a combo. She can do stuff like this. This is 2-2 back 1 into forward 1-2 into that. That's a reset. They can chicken block that setup, so it's not free. But that pulls them perfectly into range. So if they're not ready, they're getting comboed, baby. And they're probably dead. They're probably dead. Now, Phoenix isn't the only character, like I said, with this. I would say almost half the cast. So Cyclops doesn't have one. He has very stubby, very air-to-air style air series. Wolverine is the same way. Gambit, the same. Doesn't have a ton of stuff. Maybe his down 2, his spinning staff could trigger it, but maybe he could do it. But Storm, I think, is another great example of just nasty. It is nasty what she can do in the air. So she has the same style jump 3, and a lot of the female characters have this. There you go. So she has this into just whatever you want. You can launch. What is her launch? 2-2. There you go. That was instant overhead into 2-2. You can instant overhead into stun, into this. Like, this is the kind of, like, that was probably a dead character. I probably did enough damage there to kill Bishop. We didn't take him all the way to the wall, but that was from and so we didn't mess up our combo with the wall. We did enough damage in that small amount of time after this. That's nasty. This is the only setup she has. She can she can get any bounce into this, cross up on the last one, and then let's see if I can get the full deal. It's a little tricky. I haven't done this in a while. There you go. You can start the combo going the other frickin' way. And what she did there, we crossed under, then we jumped over while they're, furiously trying to block in whatever direction they think I'm coming. Maybe they think I'm going to throw, whatever. But that was an instant air into drill. Dirty stuff. I want to show off a couple more characters. I'm probably going to end up showing, like, every character I love that has a setup like this. Mystique. So Mystique, Toad has too much of a floaty jump. He really can't pull this off. Though, if you do manage to hit somebody with one of his, he does have a special move, his kind of divey kick thing. Mystique does get jumping 3, so there you'll notice she's kind of glitching out. I don't know why this happens or how it happens, but you can hit jump 3 into her level air super. It's really tricky. The cancel, it's like, ugh. You're never pulling this off in a match, I feel like. Weird stuff happens. There you go. So really hard to pull off, kind of glitchy, but it works. You'll notice though, so some of the stuff that happens when you do have a character that can't capitalize the same way other characters, there's not a lot of verticality in their follow-up hits. So, like, she's very horizontal, she's very air-to-air based when she does this. Right? There's nothing really that can hit things below her. The same goes for, and I'm not going to show every character off, but the same goes for Magneto. I do want to show off Sabretooth because you guys know I love me some Sabretooth, and I love these costumes. I've never, this is the 4B outfit for Phoenix, and then when you switch characters, every other character has their 4B outfit. I've literally never seen this before. So he gets, right there, neutral jump 3 into down 4, or yeah, neutral jump 3 into down 4. Yeah, then you get full combo. You get full combo. And you can do whatever you want. You can do this into this. I just want to I want to land his level. I want to land his level 4, but you know what? We're gonna move on. You can see he's got some dirt. Oh, you know what? I think he does have one setup maybe. Like this would be a good occasion where like you don't actually do his throw follow-ups. Yeah, just like nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Change player. Let's go to, so Magneto doesn't, so Magneto's like Mystique. He can hit, but he can't follow up. Nightcrawler, my boy Nightcrawler can do whatever he wants in this game. He can do whatever. What is this outfit? He looks like a ninja. I need to play with these costumes more often. That's like the coolest costume ever. That's so dope. He gets jump 3 into down 2. Do you see how long he gets to confirm? Then you get full combo. Full combo. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. So, Nightcrawler, he's got one. Let's see who else. Who else we got? Rogue does not have one. Forge does not. Juggernaut can do jump 2, and it's like a really fast overhead swing, but he doesn't get anything off of it. I bet Psylocke. We actually have to check something here, and this is all height dependent, character dependent. So the girl characters, a lot of the females have smaller hitboxes, so some of these may not work on them the same way they work on a bigger guy like Bishop, or even bigger, characters like Sentinel Alpha and Blob. So I bet that this move is her jump 2. Yep, is an instant overhead. So this move is very tricky to land. You might not be able to land her infinite. So if you guys don't know, she has an infinite off of jump 2. So this actually, if you were to land this, you would probably have to restand them with that. And okay, I guess we're infiniting now. Yeah, so that's an infinite. Nasty stuff. Again, another instant air nightmare. Lady Deathstrike has a jump kick that is very much coded as an instant overhead, but I think maybe you have to be, sort of at a specific distance for her. There you go. For her down 2 follow-up. So her down 2 is really good. It's sort of this telescoping low, or telescoping attack in the air. So her normal one, this is her normal jump 2. Not a lot of range, but that does have a lot of range, and it stays out for a long time. It's pretty active. So full combo punish. So that means, she gets her CCR, or whatever you want to do. I can't remember every character's perfect cadence CCR each time I pick them up. I'm not that good. Pretty good, but not that good. Betsy, maybe her jump 4 lands, but maybe she gets Dragon Tooth. Yeah, not a lot there. But I love this goth outfit. This is like she's been taken over by Celine or something. So yeah, this is an instant over, but there's not a lot you can do with her, unfortunately. Maybe you can hit with jump 3. So you can hit with jump 3, but you can't combo. Maybe you can. So this is actually something that I do like doing. You can do and then throw, because yeah, you just appear on the other side. It's kind of funky, right? It's kind of this like jank mix up. If you do end up landing a throw, you can potentially get, a level 3, not a level 1. Let's try that one more time. Yeah. You get what I'm saying. So she can do some. It's not guaranteed combo stuff, um, and I have to admit, like, landing jump attacks is harder than it looks. Neutral jump attacks, because the up button, if you tap it, is your sidestep, is your 8-way run. You control actual 8-way run with the stick, but that means that neutral jumps are not instant. Notice that there's like a slight delay to me pressing and her jumping. So it's not instant. Now forward backward are instant, forward backward jumps. So it's always kind of tricky landing the timing there. Anyway, let's keep going. So we've got Phoenix, so people so far. Storm, Phoenix, Mystique, Sabretooth, Magneto, Nightcrawler, so that's 6. Juggernaut, 7. Psylocke, 8. Lady Deathstrike, 9. Even Betsy gets 1, 10. Bishop definitely has one, but I think he's a lot like Betsy where you can't really combo. Let's take a quick look. I think he gets jump 3 into gunshot. Yeah. So you don't get this. This isn't a combo, it doesn't look like. Yeah, not a combo. Looks kind of sick. Like, I wonder if there's a way to trigger it if you like jump over them to cross up. Like, that would be super cool. Like, that would be dope. Like, I don't think you're getting that, but it looks amazing. So maybe you get the same kind of throw shenanigans, right? He gets it, but again, maybe this is your one and done, just sort of escaping. You take the damage and run kind of things. Who else do we have? I think we can start going up now, actually. Dark Phoenix has all the same bullshit that Phoenix does. She can cancel into specials. She can cancel into super. She even has sort of a nuke level 3 that she can land. Like, this girl, she's got it all, man. She does whatever she wants. She's got she's got this. She's got, she can just do this. And then combo from that. She can launch you from that. I'm not sure, actually, did that, yeah. So that should launch. Normally that air seeks. There's probably something we could do. I could probably massage that combo to get something a little more optimal. I think that means that we just get CCR. Let's see, let's try that one more time. We landed it. We're so quick. If they don't get knocked down immediately. Spacing dependent, whether or not they get lifted. Right? You can full air combo, which is wild. Who else? Sentinel A definitely has something. So it should be clear here. We have a ton of characters on the roster that can do significant damage, if not touch of death, from an instant overhead. I don't think he would, I don't think Sentinel A gets... That's no damage to sneeze at, right? Especially if he has a million overheads, so you're probably going to want to be standing. He has very few lows that are worth a dang. But, he has an instant overhead, and it's nothing to slouch. It's no slouch. It does damage. Half-life. Now, Sentinel Beta actually has a really cool level, instant overhead. Her jump 3, a lot like all these other girls you've seen, she can only combo in the air into a single special move off of her jump 3. And it's this bouncing ball beam. Bouncing beam ball. Bounce ball. You know what I'm talking about. But she can also cancel into level 1, which is a lot like Searing Arrow, a lot like Psylocke's and sort of rush dive punch super. It doesn't do any damage, but it does restand. You'll notice that Bishop stops crouching. So you get another jump 3. Because there's enough hit stun to then combo into this move. Then you can launch if you've got the right timing, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? So, boop. Into level 1, you can do your fun stuff. you could kill. You could kill off that. Next is Bastion doesn't have anything because Bastion has a lot of the same Summers Brothers stuff, just harder to hit. Now, I think I mentioned this. Small characters, harder to hit. Bishop, pretty big. Blob, very big. Blob absolutely has a touch of death. It's a slow overhead, but it's... I mean, is this instant? It comes out a little slower, but... I mean, Fat Man, you never expect Fat Man to move that fast. This is a dead character, by the way. This setup here. So that's 6,000 damage, unscaled into 3, so that's 9. So 6,000, we'll get to the end of this combo here. So that's 23. We're now at 27. I didn't finish it. I was too busy talking, appreciating my own combo. So that's yeah, this is a dead character here. If you have 3 meters, which isn't super difficult to do with Blob, if you're playing right, this is a dead character off an instant overhead. You don't really need any distance, right? You're not moving too far back and forth. They're dead. And that is it. So that was what? That was how many members of the cast have an instant overhead. Let's do a final check. Or, an instant overhead worth something. So that's Storm, Phoenix, Mystique, Sabretooth, Magneto. And again, some of these characters don't have much, but that's 5. Nightcrawler, 6. Juggernaut, Psylocke, yep. Lady Deathstrike, and Betsy. So that's 10. There's 24 characters in the roster. Bishop, 11. Dark Phoenix, 12. Sentinel Alpha, Sentinel Beta, not Bastion, and Blob. So more than half the cast, over half the cast has an instant overhead, and around half the cast probably has an instant overhead that can kill you. Instant overheads in this game are nuts. They do the fact that, it's not even hard to, set some of this stuff up. Like, I think, maybe you could do this with Blob. You do this. Weird wake up. I'm not super familiar with all the setups here. You want to set up a hard knockdown, so maybe instead, but you can just kill someone off this. But this will leave them super close. This is going to leave a hard knockdown. They're going to be right at your feet. If you time it correctly, you do it again. Instant overheads in this. The development team was wilding out. Like they went balls to the wall with the cheap stuff. You don't need an assist. You don't need a tag for anything. This is just straight up bullshit that is so awesome and so fun. So I hope you liked our comprehensive X-Men Next Dimension instant overhead breakdown. Super fun stuff. I love talking about the niche elements of this game, and I love educating because my wife doesn't like talking to me about this stuff, but you guys, I think, appreciate this. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I'm super excited to show more off. I'm working on a few cool things behind the scenes. Specifically, I'm working on a 10 reasons why to play these characters, to show off sort of the shining elements of each character. This is going to take me forever, of course, but I hope to have one out for Phoenix relatively soon, just because I was doing the stream and she's got a bunch of stuff that's super cool. So stay tuned, like this video, all that jazz. We'll talk soon. Later, gang.